It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're underway from Seattle. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Drag him, 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Bill Rowe from the gun. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. Big man showing up the yards. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off, but make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 24 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Jones. It's a screen play to Genty. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here we go, set. 19, 18, scoop.
Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Genty on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. They cross the 40. Nice run there. There he goes. Right sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get 6 more on their early advantage.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Lofts it deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Jones now on 3rd down. After his wide out, it's a screen. And he hits a
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10.
On the ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 19 Tigers.
From the gun, Milrow. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11.
Shotgun now for Milrow. This is a heater going deep. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
On the set.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Punt meets him at the 28. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Jones setting up the play action. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's still going at the 30. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Besh goes motion right. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Carlson's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Mustang night.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Got it. Ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 back. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Milrow with it on 1st. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
19 Tigers.
First down throw here for Milrow. Oh, he got it! Interception! Marquise Bell making the play. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
All right, working from the gun to Stocks. 1st and 10. Jones now to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. They're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. He saw exactly what the coverage wanted him to see. They ended up baiting him into that throw, and it's not only picked off, Brock, but returned for a touchdown, too.
Yeah, the good defenses in this league are trying to do that every single play, trying to deceive the quarterback. Make him look like he's saying one thing, but in reality, got somebody waiting there to spring on the throw and start that return back for a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Jones to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Reek Woolen with the INT.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Talk 7.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Escapes the defender. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready?
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
It's a design run from Milrow.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, Milrow's going to keep it.
Pushing for the end zone. And holds the football. It's not loose. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks picked up the fumble and ran it home. Extra points right now for the Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points.
Raiders 6. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Giving this to Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Small man's in motion right.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. To the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Raiders first down. A 28-yard gain. And the Raiders first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Blitz coming for Jones. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime.
A 23-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our first half.
Bronco 80! Let's go! 76, Cougar 19, Panther 60.
Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Go! Let's go!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Looking off the guts, it's Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. To throw, here's Jones. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Here's Jones. Will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Bronco 80.
Bill Rupp from the gun. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
Cougar 19.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here. I'll give to Sampson here up the middle. Has room down the left
right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This play goes for 36. And that's a Vegas first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On first down, Genty. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting off at the first down. He did all he could to build this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Another give here to Genty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
18 Cardinal.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready. 60.
Back to Genty. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A gain on the play.
Here we go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
Vegas.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders get it back to a 19-point deficit.
Raiders 16. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy.
Starting this drive with a design run. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it. Liking, HT.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Tag. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60.
Line up the design keeper. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's good.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down from the 42.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Hand it off here to Sampson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
70
It's 4th down.
Milrow to throw on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Genty from the gun. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun give here to Genty. He brushed him off with ease. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Raiders 23. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks moments away from a 2-0 start.
Ready,
They'll
break.
come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get it. Gravity Lions.
It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. That'll be the 1st and more. Still going inside the 35. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Sampson. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Viking, crack. 7 Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're going to pass it here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready up.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
From the gun, Milrow. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks go up by 19. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Gravity Lions.
First play is going to be again to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have it. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it, everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, break.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cut. 65 catch. 65 catch. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Desperation time here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
19 starts. Ready.
One final shot here. It's a screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.